Happy Friday. My name is Michael Leeserman with the Trial Guide's Tip of the Day. The date is June 12th, 2026, and our tip today comes from the classic Mo Levine on advocacy. It would be well for you to advise the jury that they might have found it easier to accept this client of yours as an equal before this accident happened, that they are now looking at a person who has been altered and changed by the circumstances of the occurrence and is now not as likable. Yeah, a lot of wisdom in here, right? We're supposed to have a jury of our peers. And if you have a client who is different than the jurors, who is not likable, that's a big challenge, right? You're entitled to a jury of your peers. This person seems maybe someone that wouldn't be your peer. Let's look at beforehand, especially like in a brain damage case. Bring on the lay witnesses, paint the picture, show the photos, have the conversations that show this is someone who would have sat down and had some tea or coffee or a beer with, but not now, right? And why is that? The circumstances of this crash. It's also the likability of your plaintiff is probably secondary to whether they deserve, whether they're a person that's worthy of compensation, right? Have they done everything they can to help themselves, is how I would look at that. That's number one, whether they're likable or not. And still, their likability matters a lot. You find in the size of the jury verdict. So if there's someone that's not likable and you can't work with them, then sometimes you just want to concede that. This guy, you saw him on the stand, Mr. Smith, and some people might say he's kind of a jerk. That's why I've had him not even sit here during this closing, or sorry, Mr. Smith, to say that. But there have been some responses that, you know that, you've heard it, you ruffle people's skins. But was he always like that? Be able to explain, if your client is not likable, be able to explain why. At the very least, acknowledge it and talk about it. Don't ignore it. Anything that you're worried about in your case, whether it's a underlying fact, that's explicitly part of the case, or whether it's some other circumstance, socioeconomic class, likability of your client. If you think that that's going to be an issue, talk about it. Don't leave it to chance. Let's take a deep breath together and be grateful to be alive today. May we fight mightily for those things that matter, and may we be willing to drop those things that don't. May we have the wisdom to know the difference. May our work be fierce and compassionate. 3 sounds of the bell now will help you release what no longer serves you. This can take you into a silent meditation practice, a prayer practice, or you can just let the sound wash over you and clear space for what truly matters in your life and in your work.